Good evening from London, and it is indeed a very bright summer evening here in London. Temperature is 28°C. And hello to all dear comrades, friends, and supporters from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, the chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Juche Idea, chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK and the official delegate of the KFA for the UK, president of the Association for the Study of Songun Politics UK, and of course the owner of this very self-same channel, Songun 007, the militant voice of Songun and Juche in the UK, defending people's Korea with no. And today is the day of struggle against US imperialism in people's Korea. It is the start of the month of solidarity with the Korean people, which runs from the 25th of June to the 27th of July. And of course, today, 25th of June, is the 74th anniversary of the provocation of the Fatherland Liberation War, or Korean War, as it is known in the West, by the US imperialists and their hated South Korean puppets. The US imperialists, the ringleader of world imperialism and international reactionaries, provoked a war in Korea on the 25th of June 1950 by instigating their fascist South Korean puppets to attack the young Democratic People's Republic of Korea. The South Korean puppets launched an all-out offensive against People's Korea at dawn on the 25th of June, intruding 1 to 2 kilometers into the territory of the DPRK. The US imperialists were hungry for profits and conquest. The US imperialists fought an unjust, aggressive war against the Korean people. They launched a war to conquer the DPRK, a war to destroy the Juche-based People's Democratic system in the DPRK, as well as to destroy socialism in Asia and the world. Indeed, the war that the US imperialists launched was part of their rollback strategy, aiming at reversing socialist revolutions that had happened in many countries. And they did this through open wars, like the war against the DPRK, or by trying to foment counter-revolutionary rebellions in some socialist countries by sending in saboteurs and spies into those countries. But this is another subject for another time. The Korean people, led by the great revolutionary leader and national hero, Marshal Kim Il-sung, a true military strategic genius and ever victorious, iron-willed, brilliant commander, fought a fierce anti-US struggle against US imperialism and the Allied forces of international reaction. It was a fierce class struggle against the enemies of the people. The Korean people fought a national liberation war against the Yankee invaders, a war of justice for independence and freedom, and also a war to reunify their sacred motherland. The Fatherland Liberation War of the Korean people proved to be a crucible of the Songun idea and the Juche Idea. Let us condemn the appalling barbarity of the US imperialists during the Fatherland Liberation War. We denounce their crimes of massacring civilians, the use of biological and chemical weapons. 35,383 people were murdered by the US at Sinchen-Ri and 1,050 people at Susan-Ri, just to give a few examples. And I've actually been to Sinchen-Ri myself and met survivors of the massacre by the US. A number of them, well, actually 2 or 3 actually are still alive today and act as guides at the Sinchen Museum. The US imperialists tried to exterminate the Korean people by carrying out the war that they'd planned from a long time ago. Today, the US imperialists have increased their threats to People's Korea and have been carrying out numerous military exercises threatening the DPRK. They've also created the so-called Nuclear Consultative Group and last week sent a US nuclear aircraft carrier to Busan in South Korea. We must launch a vigorous campaign of solidarity with People's Korea and a campaign to expose the role of US troops in South Korea and their crimes, and for the withdrawal of US troops from South Korea. Let us express our wholehearted support for People's Korea, Korea of Juche, led by respected Marshal Kim Jong-un, in its struggle for independence, justice, and peace. And I would like to add that we will picket the US imperialist embassy in London on the 29th of June. We hope to see as many of you there as possible. People's Korea needs to be defended in real life by feet on the ground, not just on Telegram or Facebook or Twitter. Our events are so important. Thank you for watching my video. If you're not already a subscriber to the channel Songun 007, please subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and also to our affiliated channel, Korean Friendship Association of the UK. You can help us in all sorts of ways, as I've just mentioned, by actually supporting our real life events and our online events. Also, by buying our publications, which tell of the reality of People's Korea and explain the Juche Idea. There will be a link in the description of this video. And lastly, you can donate money to KFA UK and to myself. There'll be links in the description. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. Hope to see you all again soon. Goodbye.